Yeah, so I was watching YouTube Shorts, and I was just randomly thinking, deep philosophical thoughts about the meaning of life, because it's way past my bedtime, and for some reason I can't go to bed. I don't know if there's something in the air making me stay up, or whatever the fuck it may be. Maybe I'm just in a bad mood, or I'm just not tired because I've been getting woken up so much, and now I'm confused, my brain's hurting. I do kind of have a headache. I probably should just fall asleep, but anyways, back on topic. I think the fact that you're going to die no matter what. Regardless if there's a God or not, regardless if there's anything, your ego cares about you, right? Your ego cares about yourself and wants to better yourself. Well, your ego also can be, your kids, or it could be other people in your family even as well, that can carry on things that you care about. And not even family, it could be distant people, just people in general. Those are people that you can care about. Those are people that can be a part of your ego. Not all of them, obviously. There's some evil people out there. You don't want to include them at all. But I'm talking about good people that you would like. If let's say you're alone in this world, you have no lover, no friends, no nothing, no kids. You could donate your money before you die. You could inherit it. You could inherit it towards some donation. And feel better. You should be able to at least die somewhat happy. Maybe you didn't get anything from anybody in this world, but you get to at least do one last thing that you care about. Give to some donation that you care about, that you think needs it. Now that doesn't sound like very philosophical, but when you look at it from like a point of view, if you ask a question first, like what's the meaning of life, and then if you answer it, and you think of this as a frame of thought or a frame of mind, then it allows you to answer it in a way where it tells you, the meaning of life is to care about life and just try to live the best life you possibly can, and be the best person you possibly can for yourself and also for others around you. To be a good person, to not be evil and steal land from others, not to drug people, not to enslave people, not to nuclear bomb people, but to be a good person. Instead, to care about your fellow man and to care about your planet, instead of being like some meth head alien invader who's just here for all the lithium and wants to leave. Instead, you could care about yourself, care about your ego a little bit more, and recognize that other people can also be a part of your ego, and can make up what you care about, be a part of it. Let's say, for the greatest example is me and my ego. I love Anonymous so much. I want to spread on the ideology of Anonymous to everyone. I would like to wake up everyone and get them to be better people, even if I have to do it with physical force and slam their heads into walls. I would love to wake these people up and get them to see from my point of view, so that way it benefits me in a way. even if I don't have children, it's going to benefit me. The elitist powers that be that were against me and my people could eventually learn that they were wrong and change their ways for the better. Or maybe even eventually be taken down by other groups of people who want their money and power, because they're just as egotistical and greedy and on meth as the ones at the top of the pyramid are. I just over-explained that. Anyways, the blue eyes I just had a brain fart. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, and I forget what I was just talking about. What the fuck is... Oh, yeah. The whole point of this... The whole point of having this ego is to live and enjoy it. That's the point of having an ego, and you should do good. Instead of being like the blue eye, constantly doing evil, constantly being racist, homophobic, constantly being disgusting and distracting everybody's thought process, brainwashing them into believing God and retarded theories about that bullshit, making people think, oh, well, if we could read their thoughts with a Neuralink, there must be a God. No. There's just science. If there was a God, he clearly doesn't want you to know. He is still testing you or some shit. And, but there is no God. There is no God. So either way, it doesn't matter. And, these blue-eyed, they'll try to tell you there is a God. They'll force these thoughts in your head, one way or the other. They'll brainwash you. They'll beat you in a fucking Catholic school. Whatever it is, they'll distract you. They're the reasons you have all these brain farts. They're the reasons you have all these concussions. They're the reasons all these bad things happen in society. They're the reason why football is so popular. American football is so popular. They are the reason behind all this shit. And I'm not saying you should completely hate every single one of them. I'm just saying when you're talking about the ones at the top of the pyramid, not the masses. If you want to be hateful towards their kind, you could say things about the masses as well. You could say, well, a lot of them are racist, a lot of them are this or that. But that could also sound racist just by saying that, because you don't know every single one of them. You might only know 10 of them, and that might seem like a lot to you. And you might know a horrible history about their people, but that doesn't mean you know every single one of them. You have no idea what they're all thinking. For all you know, they're all anonymous, and they're sick and tired of their history. They want to rip up the books, but they can't, because we have to remember that shit so it doesn't ever happen again. Because, when you're a kid and you see your mother getting beaten in front of you, you hate your fucking father just as much as the mother hates him. And these blue-eyed could have grew up to be a lot better than their ancestors. A lot better. So to be hateful towards them is wrong. In the comfort of your own room, when you're conspiring or when not conspiring, when you're theorizing, when you're theorizing shit, maybe you go off for a little bit, but when you're out in public and shit, you should never be racist towards any people. Any people. You should treat every person that you meet like they're just like you and your family until you can prove otherwise. Until you can prove otherwise that these are anti-American scumbag terrorists. You have to assume this person is just like you. They want the American dream. They want to live free. They're not here to just cover all the roads with their asphalts and be assholes. They're here to fix and rebuild. They're not just here to loot and squat. Holy shit, I forget the topic of this video now. Wow, I've been going on. Oh yeah, the meaning of life. Yeah. Meaning of life. Having a kid, caring about your ego, trying to live the best that you could possibly can. But if you can't have a kid, well, you could still satisfy your ego in other ways. Nothing can stop that. Besides for a bullet in your fucking head. They're not going to stop it. These evil, disgusting, vile creatures who are very jealous, very upset about anything you do wrong towards their people. If you even look at their people in a negative light, if you want to not even hook up with one of them at a party while they're trying to flirt with you, they will steal your phone right in front of you, right in your face. And they won't explain anything to their friends while you're driving, while the friend is driving them back home. They'll say, yeah, I just stole this phone from that bitch. Won't calmly explain anything like, oh, she was being racist. Nothing. Because she wasn't being racist. He's the racist. And he ended up doing it to my really close friend, Cassandra Goppert, who I know for a fact is not a racist. Might have been a little quiet in the back seat. But he has no idea what she's been through. He has no idea what's going on up in her brain. He has no idea at all. She's a lesbian. She doesn't like guys. She's not a racist. That doesn't make her a racist. If you give her weird looks in the back seat, if you try to flirt with her, if you try to grab her at all, anything like that at all, which I wouldn't doubt at all, they do that shit a lot. She would hate you even more. That would give her even more incentive for her to hate you. Now, if you steal her tablet, now her friend who gave you a ride home is thinking about murdering you. You're going against your ego tremendously by doing these things. You're putting yourself at risk for stupid shit that doesn't matter. You're risking mad time for some little ass petty shit. Assuming this guy is a hacker, he will get absolutely nothing out of her tablet. Assuming he is a hacker, he might get a couple pussy pics, if he's lucky, and one credit card. And she'll dispute the transaction, and he'll be caught by the feds. I mean, how fucking stupid can you be? Let's say he sells the device and he doesn't want anything on it. That'd be the smartest way to go. He's only going to get, what, $100 at most. He's getting $100 for his crack addiction. He's risking mad time for a little bit of crack. That's nothing. He would have been better off going to get a TV at Walmart. Same amount of time. Way better of a... I'm not trying to give any criminals ideas. This sounds horrible. But it sounds horrible to even say, but I mean... It's a way better loot. Or what do you call those in video games? These people are scumbags, and some of them deserve to be in camps. So they could be re-educated, or worse, if need be. It's sad, it's scary to say. I'm not saying we should just round them all up either. We'll just round them up if they're illegal. And if they do something illegal. Or if they are illegal too. see who these people are, teach them the Star-Spangled Banner, stuff like that. You want to be American, you got to earn it. You want to appreciate your life and your ego in our country, you got to earn it. You can't be a piece of shit. You got to be a good person. And when I mean a piece of shit, I mean an evil piece of shit. You could be a piece of shit. You could be the biggest piece of shit you want and get by in life. That's totally fine. You could walk by me, say absolutely nothing. You could call me a faggot. You could call me a Guido. Just be careful with that though, because if I think you're abusing my my cousin or some shit, I might kill you. Just at random. But besides for that, you could call me a faggot. You could fucking spit in my direction. Just don't hit me, and we could be fucking still acquaintances almost. Because we live in a free country where people are supposed to be free. You're not supposed to enslave somebody for saying a word you don't like. Or for acting a way you don't like. You didn't want to say hi to me. It pissed me off, kind of. So what? We live and we learn and we move on. I don't give a fucking shit what anybody thinks about me at all. They could think I'm an N-word. They could think I'm an M-word. They could think I'm a G-word. They could think I'm any word they want, an A word, an S word, an F word, whatever the fuck they want to call me, an R word. They could think any of it. What am I going to do? Am I going to squat and loot their homes? Am I going to shoot up their properties? Am I going to shoot them up? No. Nope. I'm going to keep on living my life normal, as a normal citizen. I'm going to keep on paying my taxes. I'm going to keep on living my life. I'm going to keep on trying to enjoy it as much as possible. I'm not going to let any retards around me bother me with their retarded nonsense, their scumbag nonsense. Telling me I'm wrong all the time. I don't care if you think I'm wrong. I don't care. And what was I getting at here? I'm distracted again. I think I hear mean thoughts coming from a blue eye again. Shit. I hear the ringing in my ear. They're definitely thinking about me now. Now they're laughing about it. This fat fucking pig. Anyways, what was I getting at? Life is just really stressful, and you just gotta try to enjoy it as much as possible. Even if you're wrong about so much things, or maybe not wrong, but even if you make other people wrong, or if you make them seem wrong, or if you make them seem stupid, or if you find out everybody just is stupid, or just cringy, or whatever makes you depressed. Something about people making you depressed. It's always people around you making you depressed. It's always them bringing you down. They're always grouping up together. I don't know what they are. Gang, a cartel. Probably cartel. They always try to make you think it's the Muslims. It's not the Muslims. The Muslims are going against them because they sell haram drugs. They are haram people. They're dirty pig bastards. you just got to try to live your best life and try to not let them bother you as much as possible, because they're going to be abusive. They're going to come after us. We got to fight back as fucking hard as we possibly can and defend our freedoms and defend our rights. And we can't let these fucking scumbag losers take anything else from us. They've taken enough of our rights. They've taken enough of our freedom away. They're not getting any more. And we just got to stand our ground and stick up for each other. And we got to watch each other's back as much as possible. And we got to try to help each other out. And we need to always be aware that these scumbag wannabe cartel members or whatever the fuck they are, they're sticking up for each other. They're always ganging up on us. It's always an unfair fight, and we need to just always be prepared for it, because there is always a way to either get away or fight back. We don't want them to completely intimidate us and scare us all and get an even bigger upper hand. The bigger their upper hand gets, the worse it is for us. Absolutely. You're better off fighting to the death as a man. Go down as a real man and not a scumbag, worthless machine, piece of shit, or some fucking robotic or some robot or some robo brain piece of shit. Possible alien from another planet or some shit. I don't know. What are these blue eye? What makes them so evil? What makes them tick? And when I say blue, I mean the ones at the top of the pyramid. I gotta get that right. I keep saying blue eye, blue eye, blue eye. I just say that because I want to piss these people off at the top of the pyramid. Because I know it's going to piss them off. I know no matter how much money they have, no matter what, it's going to piss them off. And I have a feeling they're spying on me and they're hacking me. So I'm definitely winning. I'm pissing them off. At this point, they're going to put a hit on me. I'm going to look like a big mob boss. It's going to put my name on the map. I'm going to be a martyr. And I'll get what I want. No matter what. It's a win-win no matter what. I would prefer it to be better. We could all get along, but it's not going to end like that. People like the Rothschild family, they're always going to be homophobic little racist bastards. They're always going to be evil. They're always going to be greedy, definitely greedy and spoiled, always. Not that I care about that. You want to be greedy and spoiled, that's fine. You got the shit now. You're not the one who stole it. You know, that's really all that matters to me. You didn't steal it. You didn't steal it. You took the inheritance from them, but you didn't steal it. So you're innocent in my eyes. But these other people, I can never forgive or forget them. Being that, you know, Native Americans look Latin, and even if they got here from when the land divided and my people came here way after, they're still distant relatives of mine, or they look it. Very least we could say that. And that matters to me because this was a racist thing that happened to them. This was very racist. And that means they did it to my people as well. And we might not even know about it. They might have hid it from us. So no matter what, it happened to us. No matter what. And I'm upset about it. And I got to defend my people, and I just got to try to live my best life, and I'm not going to let it bother me that much. I'm not going to let it, kill me. But I also have to fight. I have to fight. And in any way I possibly can, I have to fight. If that means talking shit about Blue Eye, then so be it. The way I look at it is, if their people are that oversensitive, or if their people are that evil, that they're going to end up taking me out for saying it, so be it. So be it. I don't want to live on a planet with such evil creatures anyways. I have nothing to lose anyways. So be it. If I could prove that they're evil, so be it. Because if I'm right, then they must be exposed and they must be fought to no end. There is no working with them. You're better off dead. Plain and simple. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I guess I'll title this is Live Your Best Life. I'm going to post this on YouTube because I think it's funny and I like to journal and I'm bored and I like to attention grab and I like to help people and I like to make them see things my way from my perspective. So I make these videos. It might seem crazy. But remember, I am a anonymous guy on YouTube. I have no friends at all. I have no family who give a shit about me, and I have no love life. So I literally have absolutely nothing to lose at all. I don't give a fucking shit about your worthless fucking negative opinions about me. It doesn't define who I am. It doesn't change my life at all. It doesn't change anything. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I honestly hope this helped you. Honestly, I'm gonna end the video here.